Spill tea.
Spill tea.
Spill TCT.
What's in your cup?
What's in your cup?
What's in your cup?
That what?
Hey Spilty, I'm Salo Joshi, one of the co-organizers for TEDx New Haven.
My name is Gauravi Patil, and I am one of the organizers for TEDx New Haven.
TEDx New Haven is an independently organized TED event. We get a license from TED to host events like this. TED stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design. And we were here just to spread ideas worth spreading and make sure that New Haven is well recognized.
So this is my hometown, and I was born and raised in New Haven. I recently came back in 2019 and decided that I wanted to do something for my community, and TEDx was what I wanted to do. Our theme today was Hello World, and that we had a number of speakers. They ranged from public health and community, maternal weathering, DEIB, education, finance, fashion, education again, and education and talent in our community especially.
So other speakers spoke about the Black tax, so how discrimination has negatively impacted our community. And last but not least, the deaf and hard of hearing community with the American School for Deaf. So what we believe in, what we're trying to do here is that this is a community organization, and we are trying to feature people with great ideas. And we want to make sure that other people around the world and in the United States come to Connecticut to see what we have to offer. As the name says, we try to connect in Connecticut, and we just want to foster great, healthy learning atmospheres moving forward.
Hi, Spill Tea. This is Yadavi Patil. I'm the art curator here for TEDx New Haven. We work with local artists and the Educational Center for the Arts to put this whole show together. So yeah, let me show you around. So we have work from both local artists and from the Educational Center for the Arts. So student work like this, which is from darkroom photography, and then also work like this, which is all installation and sculpture design work using recycled material. But then we also have work from local artists in New Haven who have contributed their work and are also selling some of their work at the show. This work is Alex Novak Foster. She runs Pearl Studio New Haven, which is a design studio here in New Haven, Connecticut. She does a lot of digital work and realism with a lot of like dreamy reality sort of things. You can check out her Instagram at Pearl Studio New Haven. She does a lot of music work as well.
Hi, my name is Leah Smith. I go to New Haven Academy, and I live in New Haven. My TED Talk was about implicit bias and simply just slowing down within society and within your life.
Do you speed? Be honest. Now, do you ever wonder why you speed? Why your brain wants to move that fast? Why you're so eager to pass others on the road? Let me guess. When you see a state trooper on the side of 95, you slow down?
There's so many people in New Haven who need their stories to be heard. And a lot of the time, kids don't know about opportunities like this. And I feel like TEDx coming to New Haven and doing this was like, it's going to change the dynamic of the city. When events like this come to New Haven, it allows our students to like really get involved.
This is a fine example of implicit bias, or the way stereotypes, attitudes, or generalized assumptions affect the way we think and our actions.
Oh, so how you doing? What's your name?
Never Wisdom.
And what did you speak about today?
I'm a fashion designer, so I'll be speaking about my process. I just really want people to be inspired by whatever it is they're doing and think about success in terms of accomplishment or of a particular goal, other than the idea of having like a lot of money.
There's a lot of things that I've been thinking about in terms of like time and space and how does one live their best life and what that looks like. The idea of hard work or working hard to achieve things don't seem as important as they used to be before, because time now is so much more valuable to me than it has been.
What's your clothing line?
It's just called Never Wisdom. Yeah, the label is Never Wisdom. Yeah. So if you want to find me, just Never Wisdom, NEVILLEWISDON.
I am Jonathan Q Bradyman. I am a veteran educator. I've been teaching for more than 20 years. I'm a musician, teacher, scholar. My TED Talk was rooted in Langston Hughes' Mother to Son. I based my response on what I imagine my students would actually say to a teacher. Because what we know now in modern pedagogy, students have to have their say in the educational process. We cannot design something that's meant for them to grow without consulting them. So if we claim the students are stakeholders, we actually have to hear what they're saying about what they need us to do to help them grow. TEDx is important for New Haven because we have a lot of people who have varied experiences that really need to be told. That I'm finding that one of the things that we have not highlighted enough in our own town is the individual stories that people bring about how New Haven has impacted them, how the state of Connecticut has impacted them, how they have become who they are. Those stories are important as not only as they develop, those stories are important as we develop as humans.
I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tanks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor. There.
I want us to take a look and look at these faces for a second. This is what it looks like to catch these babies, go testify on Capitol Hill, and be at home on time to have dinner in the stove and the kids to bed.
So my name is Ashley Evans, but I am a veteran. Both of my parents are military as well. So I have moved around every 2 to 3 years, quite literally my entire life. What I wanted the speech to be about, what I hope people took away, is that there are Black women that are doing grassroots things to address maternal mortality, and that those are the people who should be celebrated and recognized, and that they're doing things that work and make a difference. And I wanted to honor those women and bring light to what they're doing. And that was the point that I hope everybody took from the TED Talk. And then the one here is it's a doula collective, and a doula training group. So they basically train women to be doulas, and then they kind of support one another as Black women and that kind of birth work. And that's Earth Natural Touch. They're here in Connecticut. The points of these events is to hopefully provide ideas that improve our communities. So I hope I did a good job of explaining how my talk would potentially help Connecticut. But another example is, Maya Cook, who was an undergrad speaker, saying, we literally have a Supreme Court decision that says National Rifle Association can donate an infinite amount of money, and they can absolutely, quite literally, buy our legislators, and that is completely legal in our country. So what we hope TEDx does is it empowers every single citizen to say that they have the ability to change their community as well, however manner they see fit.
This is what it looks like to catch these babies, go testify on Capitol Hill, and be at home on time to have dinner in the stove and the kids to bed. And don't tell Earth Natural Touch that I said this, but they kind of look like regular faces to me. They look like regular people. Because they are regular people. They shop at the same grocery stores as you. They take their kids to the same schools that you do. They are you. And if they are you, and they can do that, then the question becomes, what can you do?
Citizens United versus the Federal Election Commission was a Supreme Court decision that was decided in 2010. And what it did was it overturned centuries worth of jurisprudence protecting the ability of ordinary people to have influence in elections. And the court did this by saying that money is a form of political speech, and since that is true, we should not be able to limit or regulate how much corporations spend in elections.
My name is Maya Cook. I am from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm currently a first-year student attending Yale University. Yeah, so today I spoke about a very specific Supreme Court decision, Citizens United versus the Federal Election Commission. And basically the thesis of my talk was we need to keep money out of politics. So that's going to be very important and, just going forward. So, well, I'm new to the state. I'm new to New Haven, but I know that, there's so much going on, like, especially in New Haven. And we have like an art show upstairs and we have so many wonderful speakers from the area. And it's just so great to be able to showcase that. I've been really involved in New Haven since coming here, and it's been like a really rewarding community to be a part of. I'm from a very rural area, and it's fun to be in the city now and interacting with people around here. So it's nice to bring that to the next level and show the rest of the U.S. and the world, what Connecticut has. Gia and Salil are producers or organizers. I've gained so much just by, having that relationship with them. And what I hope to gain, I just hope to continue to be able to talk about Citizens United and make this accessible to people. I want people to care about this, the way I do. People don't think of Supreme Court decisions, and it doesn't really make people excited, but it makes me excited, and I think it's important, and I want other people to understand.
Hey everyone, my name is Liza Michelle Boateng. I'm a local visual artist from New Haven, and I'm here at TEDx New Haven. And this is one of the pieces that I'm exhibiting today at the art show, featuring Jamila Washington as the model. So Paloma is basically the name of my art portfolio. Paloma means dove in Spanish, and then when I think of birds, I just really think of being free. So Paloma to me is cultivating creative freedom just through arts, whatever art I'm able to create, whether it's a photo, whether it's a screen printing, just any type of art.
Give it time to find yourself. Be nice to each other and respect your help. Love each other and belong each other. 'Cause the world needs you, yeah. The world needs you, yeah. The world needs you, yeah. The world needs you. No matter what happens, try to hold on tight. In the darkest of times, try to see the light. Try to see the light. Try to be the light. Let your light shine bright. Come on, let it shine. The world needs you, yeah. The world needs you. Sing out there. The world needs you. The world needs you. 'Cause the world